But defense attorney Micheal Brown's attorney Micheal Brown.
Micheal Brown, an attorney for one of the defendants.
To his attorney Micheal Brown.
Attorney Micheal Brown.
His defense attorney Micheal Brown.
His attorney Micheal Brown of Central Islip says,
I've been doing this since 1992. I've tried hundreds of cases. If we can't resolve your case, then we're going to go to trial, and we're going to beat them, and we're going to get you the compensation you're entitled to. I've taken on some of the biggest defendants there are. You need somebody who specializes in personal injury work. Somebody who's tried hundreds of cases. That's me. When somebody's involved in a personal injury accident, that's probably the most important thing in their lives. And they need an attorney who's going to recognize that, who's going to represent them zealously and aggressively. Somebody who's going to give them the individual attention and the personalized service that they're entitled to. My office isn't a big factory or mill where you have hundreds of people working, where you'll get pushed off to another attorney or another paralegal on any given day. When you hire my office, I'm going to represent you from the beginning of your case to the end of the case. You make a phone call, I'll speak to you. You write me a letter, I'll respond. I'm going to represent you, and I'm going to get the maximum amount of compensation you're entitled to. I've had clients injured where we have to go after the state of New York. I've had clients injured where we have to go after Suffolk County. I've had clients injured where we have to go after Allstate and Geico and State Farm. I've taken on all the big carriers, all the big entities. Doesn't matter. We zealously represent clients. We aggressively represent clients. And I've yet to have a client who wasn't satisfied with his or her outcome. And I know that they want compensation. They want a quick result. They want an expeditious resolution to their case. And that's what I'm looking to do. Whatever it takes to represent my clients so that they can maximize their settlement and hopefully get them the money that they're entitled to so they can get on with their lives. And my office represents numerous types of accidents, whether it's a car accident, whether it's an unfortunate situation where you have a wrongful death, whether it's a malpractice, whatever the personal injury case is, we've handled it all. And we've recovered millions of dollars for our clients. When you're involved in a personal injury case, you need somebody who has experience negotiating with Allstate or State Farm or the County of Suffolk or the City of New York. You need somebody who's experienced in negotiating a settlement for you and who's experienced in trial work so that the other side knows you're not going to cave in. But if you have to go to trial, you have to go to battle, you're prepared to do so. When you're involved in a personal injury action, whether it's a car accident, a slip and fall, whatever the case may be, you want to make sure you get somebody who specializes in that area. The analogy I always give is if you have heart surgery, you don't go to a foot doctor. So it's important to get an attorney who specializes in personal injury.